Today, let's talk about how to deal with your back taxes. Each year that you don't file an IRS return leaves you owing more and more in tax and will eventually result in an IRS audit or wanting to know more about you than you've ever going to feel comfortable with. The problem is that sooner or later, you'll have to pay your fair share of taxes one way or another. The two types of back tax penalties that you may mainly be liable for are failure to file penalty and failure to pay penalty. The failure to file penalty is generally more than the failure to pay penalty. So if you cannot pay all the taxes you owe, you should at least still file your tax returns timely, then explore other payment options. The IRS will work with you. An example of a failure to file penalty for some returns is $195 for each month for up to 12 months the returns are filed late. As for failure to pay penalty, if tax is due, the penalty is the amount assessed plus 5% of the unpaid tax for each month the return is late, up to a maximum of 25% of the unpaid tax. Please keep in mind that interest is also charged on taxes paid late even if an extension of time to file is granted. Interest is also charged on penalties imposed for failure to file, negligence, fraud, substantial valuation misstatements, substantial understatements of tax, and reportable transaction understatements from the due date, including extensions to the date of payment. There are a few points about dealing with back taxes. If you haven't filed a tax return in several years, then seek professional advice from a CPA or an attorney to deal with the IRS and have them explain to you what happens next. Start gathering any financial documents you can find right now for when you are actually going to file tax returns for the missing years. There's also a 6-year statute of limitations on back taxes, which basically means the IRS usually won't want to see returns for anything except the last 6 years. However, this isn't written in stone. For your taxes and other financial needs, feel free to call or visit us at 1-877-GOT-TAXES or gottaxes.com. Until next time.